A turbo kit exists now for this tractor. This is a really big deal, you guys.
That's nearly 30 horsepower.
These are not the factory cylinders. These are Hydros Plus cylinders. This weld that we put together, I'm now convinced they are a superior tire to the R4s. Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. We have some snow. Minnesota is starting to look like winter once again. Last year, we didn't get much snow at all, and I didn't do any snow blowing videos. And this isn't a snow blowing video. Don't get your hopes up here. I was pressed for time this morning because there was so much snow, and I needed to get it off of the driveways in a quick manner. So I just kind of finished up, cleaning things up a little bit. And there's a couple things that I want to talk to you guys about today. And I think you're going to find them kind of interesting. And if my eye starts twitching, it's because I got a little snow blindness going on. I'm trying to get used to this. The sun is out and the snow's real bright, and blue eyes don't help either. So let's get to this. Last year, remember we had quite a time with this snowblower edge. I remember I talked about welding it. I did some videos about welding it and fixing it up. Well, I wanted to update you guys. This weld that we put together has been holding up so well so far, and I've moved snow probably 4 or 5 times this winter, and we put that new UHMW, I think I got the acronym right that time. We put a new wear blade on it. Of course, like the first hour or so I got it, I hit something hard and I put a little nick in it, but other than that, it's working really well, right? So it's all coming together real well. It's worn down. It's got a nice flat bottom on it, so it really contours to the flat surfaces really good. The side shoes, which we made from an old cutting board, are just perfect. They are doing their job just like they're supposed to. And the snowblower seems to be running super smoothly. Now, one thing that I don't think I've made a video about, are these Carlisle tires. I replaced these front tires on the tractor more than a year ago because this is now the second winter that I've been using them in the snow. The reason that I replaced them is most of you know that if you have a BX, those R4 tires that the tractor comes with are not really that great. And they tend to lose air for whatever unknown reason. They tend to lose a lot of air, and they're just not really a great tire. So I replaced them with these Carlisle Versaturfs, right? Tractor Time with Tim really got me sold on these things. And since then, I've seen a lot of different people running these. I'm now convinced they are a superior tire to the R4s. I've done a lot of brush cutting, moved a lot of dirt. I probably have about $100 on these tires now, and I really like them. They have better traction in the snow than the R4s. And as you can see, I still got the R4s on the back. And only because I really don't have any issues with those. And I didn't necessarily need more traction as far as going forward and back, but I needed traction turning. And these do a lot better job turning. They actually will pull. You know, when I got it in 4-wheel drive, they pull the tractor to whatever direction that I want to go. A lot better than the R4s did. They don't have that sliding tendency. So, if you're looking for better tires, highly recommend those. Those have been great. I am sold on them. Much better tire. All right. Those are 2 things, right? We talked about the wear blade. We talked about the tire. Now, here's a third thing I want to talk to you about, and this is a big deal. This is a really big deal, you guys. Do you remember the Hydros Plus cylinders that we put on the front loader? Let's go back to the loader. I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, here we are. We're underneath the deck of my house, okay? And this is where I have the loader right now because it's wintertime and I got the snowblower on. But this loader is an upgraded loader because of the Hydros Plus cylinders. These are not the factory cylinders. These are Hydros Plus cylinders. And if you're interested in them, they're on the Hydros Plus website. They are a game changer for the Kubota BX because, as you know, the Kubota BX is weak in lifting capacity with the front loader. It is. It's weak. It barely lifts 800 pounds, right? Mine factory with, I think my PSI pressure is set at about 1750, just under 1800. At factory level, it would lift just over 800 pounds from the pivot pin. And then I got these cylinders and I installed these cylinders. And then I did the same test at the same PSI pressure, right? With the relief valve. I didn't mess with that at all. I kept it stock. It's still stock. With the same pressure, with these cylinders, I was able to lift 1,200 pounds. These have a larger diameter. Okay, it's a 1 3/4 inch bore. They allow you to lift 35% more. And it makes a huge difference. It really does. It plus, the other thing, you can also raise the loader 11.5 inches higher. So if you ever need that extra height, like to get over into a dump trailer or something, this will help you complete that task, okay? All right, now why is this such a big deal? Why am I talking about the Hydros Plus cylinders? Well, I recently put together a few YouTube shorts, Facebook Reels, and TikTok videos, and I talked about this cylinder.
The other big advantage, because of the longer barrel of the cylinder, that is also going to give you a greater lift height of up to almost a foot, about 11.5 inches of increased height. That's going to be awesome, because there are things that I wish that I could reach that I can't reach with this factory loader. This cylinder is going to increase the height by almost a foot. That is huge.
Mainly because I found a new piece of AI software and I was kind of messing around with it. And it made me some really nice short videos, and I thought I'd publish them to you. And I think I published 3 of them, and altogether I think they got about 12,000 views.
So that 1/4 inch difference is going to equate to a 35% more lifting capacity.
Well, it also ended up getting me some comments and questions about the cylinders. You want to check out those cylinders? They're in stock as of right now. It's like February 8th right now, 2025. They're in stock on the Hydros Plus website. Definitely worth it. It's a game changer for your tractor. It's a big deal, because we're going to go talk about a turbocharged tractor. Okay, let's go back to the garage. A turbo kit. A turbo kit exists now for this tractor. The 23S and the 2380, you can now get a turbo kit for. You can order it anyway. You might not get it till about the end of March, middle of March maybe. But it exists because Kevin from Hydros Plus has been working on it. And he now is putting together a package deal where you can buy it, install it, and almost, get this you guys, you can almost double the power of your tractor. That's incredible. He just put this video out yesterday.
We've got this custom manifold. So far we've got the intake custom manifold into this turbo, into the charge tube, and of course we've got to get the exhaust out. The beauty in this exhaust is it exits exactly where the factory one does. No changes there, no changes to the cowling. Okay, we got everything hooked up here. Our clutch is about 9 PSI. So I saw 2600 at 16. Times that by 0.0007. 29.12. That's nearly 30 horsepower and at basically the same measurement that I did. I got barely 15 on this one. That one we just saw 15.25. This one, I doubt it was 15.5. So you're looking at, if we gave it enough air, potentially, that we would have a almost 100% increase out of this engine.
It practically doubled the power, which I couldn't believe. I was astounded that it was that much more of an increase. And a couple weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, Kevin called me. I think because he's seen some of those Hydros Plus cylinder videos that I had published, and he got to thinking, you know, maybe I would be interested in a turbo kit. And right now is winter time, and it's really hard for me to get out in my cold garage and install something like that. And then I seen the numbers that the turbo kit can increase the power by, and I'm very tempted to say, send me that thing as soon as possible. I'll get it installed and we'll work with it, because it could really make a huge difference when I'm blowing snow. It really could. And then even cut and brush, and oh my goodness, I couldn't believe it. I need to know, guys, is that something you'd be interested in seeing on this channel if I made this tractor into a turbo tractor? You've seen Tractor Time with Tim. He did it to his. He's had no other issues, except he just has more power now. I'd like to have more power out of this engine, so that would be kind of neat, wouldn't it? So what do you think about that? Should we do it? I kind of think we should. I'm leaning towards, yeah, let's get it done. Now we got cold weather coming up. Right now it's like 15 above, and it's a nice sunny day and everything, but it's gonna get chilly. It's gonna get cold, and I'm gonna be busy, and I've got places to go to. I got couple trips we gotta go on, and I'm just not gonna be home. And man, I'd hate to wait much longer, but I might have to. But let me know what you guys think about this. First, go watch Kevin's video if you've got a Kubota too. I'll put the link down in the description so you can go check out his channel. He is a very intelligent person. He's got an engineering background, and he knows what he's doing. He's helped Tractor Time with Tim with his tractor, making a lot of different modifications to it. The backhoe, the loader, the hydraulic pump, a whole lot of different things with his tractor. I don't know how far I want to go with this one, but adding a turbo kit to this, if it's possible, wow, okay, I'm interested. I am. Let me know what you guys think. Hope you're doing well. Leave me a comment. Let me know about that turbo kit. And until next time, guys, keep on tractoring, and God bless.